Washington Commanders just got some terrible news before their Week 11 matchup with the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday Night Football this week. Welcome into the Commanders Report. I'm your host, Jack Sperry. At the top of the show, we'll discuss what that terrible news is. But before I reveal what that particular bit of bad news is, make sure you guys click that subscribe button if you haven't already. For those of you that watched our preview yesterday, we are in the middle of a subscriber battle this week with our rivals here at Chat Sports with the Eagles Now crew. They picked up quite a few subscribers yesterday. So did we. Right now, we're just 5 subscribers behind them. So if you're new to the channel, you guys haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, do me a favor right now. Click that subscribe button. Try our stuff out for a week here at the Commanders Report. We have free and informative Commanders content here on YouTube every single day. So make sure you guys click that subscribe button right now to help us beat the Birds. And that terrible news that I alluded to earlier at the top of today's show is that Marshon Lattimore is not going to be playing once again for the Washington Commanders. This will now be the second game in a row that the Commanders or that Lattimore is going to miss after being traded to the Commanders just hours before the NFL trade deadline, which of course means that the Commanders really don't have anybody that you particularly feel good about to go up against A.J. Brown, who we know is one of the most dominant receivers in the National Football League and absolutely toasted Emmanuel Forbes, Benjamin St-Juste, and these Commanders corners last year in the 2 matchups that Washington had against Philly. And honestly, guys, right now your best option is Benjamin St-Juste going up against A.J. Brown just because of the size factor. I mean, the other corners that you're going to have at your disposal on Sunday just really don't have enough size, and the ones that do, like St-Juste and Emmanuel Forbes, just aren't necessarily the best options that you would want to put up against a legit number 1 receiver in A.J. Brown. But personally, I think that they're going to go with Benjamin St-Juste this week to go up against A.J. Brown. I don't feel comfortable with that matchup, guys. I think A.J. Brown is honestly going to eat all day long in that matchup. But I actually kind of like the Mike Sainristil going up against Devontae Smith matchup there on the outside. Then Noah Igbenogany, I think, can handle Jahan Dotson because he stinks. And really the way that I think that Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr. need to handle A.J. Brown tomorrow night is you got to double him. All right, you got to give him safety help. You got to put Quan Martin or Jeremy Chin on the perimeter there to give Benjamin St-Juste some help, because A.J. Brown is going to beat him with his route running. He's just too fast. He's going to beat him down the sideline as well. So you're going to have safety help to help out against A.J. Brown. Now, obviously, if you put safety help on one specific receiver and you bracket a guy all game, that's going to leave you susceptible to other players in the run game as well. But that's something that I'm willing to sacrifice here because I'm not going to let A.J. Brown beat me. Especially with Benjamin St-Juste on him one-on-one. Some other bad news here, Austin Seibert is also going to be out once again this week. Zane Gonzalez will once again be the kicker for the Commanders. Now, Gonzalez was 2 for 2 last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, so I really have enjoyed what Austin Seibert has been able to do with the Commanders this year. He's been so freaking reliable, and Zane Gonzalez, I mean, there's a reason why he was available this late into the NFL season, so hopefully he can remain perfect on his 2024 campaign and keep points on the board for the Washington Commanders in this one. So let me know down there in the comments section, what's your concern level for this week's game against the Eagles now that we know that Marshon Lattimore will not be on the field? Put it on a scale of 1 to 10 for me down there in the comment section. For me, I'm probably at about an 8 or a 9. This is a big-time injury to have if you are the Washington Commanders, specifically against this opponent. But let me know what you guys are thinking down there in the comment section for today's pinned comment. YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. And when that happens, take advantage of that time by giving me a number between 1 and 10. Okay, now let's have a word from our sponsor here at PrizePicks, which is the best place to get real money sports action all on your phone this football season. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Also, PrizePicks now offers Venmo for quick and easy deposits and withdrawals into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play just $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Reach Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. And guys, it's more than just football, guys. It's basketball, it's baseball, it's hockey, it's even the big fights. You guys can put your projections in on whatever you guys want if it's a sporting event. And if you guys want to get in on the action right now, you guys can download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's $50 instantly when you use code CLNS after playing your first $5 lineup on the PrizePicks app today. PrizePicks, run your game. So the Steelers, or Commanders, I should say, have some good news on the injury front here this week. It's not just bad news. Marshon Lattimore and Austin Seibert will be out, but they did get some good news here on some starters that are going to be returning to the starting lineup this week. It sounds like Cornelius Lucas and Andrew Wiley are on track to play on Thursday night. They practiced today. Dan Quinn said that they are making good progress, and they will be making the trip to Philly when the team heads there this evening. So I do expect both of those guys to be on the field tomorrow, and I do expect Lucas and Wiley to get the lion's share of the snaps at their respective positions. Last week, you had Brandon Coleman and Trent Scott going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and honestly, I thought Trent Scott did a pretty good job against T.J. Watt. Alex Highsmith had a darn good week against Brandon Coleman, who was okay at times, but I think overall this Commanders' offensive line is better with Lucas and Wiley on the field. Also, B-Rob is going to be most likely be making his return back to the lineup this week as well. And boy, do they need him, because, I mean, you take a look here at what the Washington Commanders have done throughout this season in the run game. Right now, they're averaging 4.7 yards per carry. And, of course, that includes the quarterback run game with Jaden Daniels as well. But in total so far this year, they are sitting at 7th. Total in yards per carry. Last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, though, they did a really good job limiting what Jaden was able to do with his legs, and also doing a good job against Austin Eckler, Chris Rodriguez Jr., and Jeremy McNichols with just 2.7 yards per carry last week. Now that B-Rob is back in the lineup, though, I do expect the run game to get back going for the Washington Commanders here, and hopefully he can get into the end zone so we could do some B-Rob chants. For those of you that wanted to watch a watch party with us tomorrow night, we are going to be going live tomorrow. It's going to be me and Joey Peterson for our extensive coverage of Week 11 Thursday Night Football between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. And by the way, we just put out our preview yesterday on this matchup as well. So if you guys want to see my keys to victory, you guys want to go over the trends of these two football teams, and then I give my official score prediction in that video as well. I'll put the link to that in the comments and description. And don't forget, guys, we're going to be going live tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Me and Joey Peterson, we're going to give you guys a full watch party here for Commanders versus Eagles. We're going to be reacting to all of the events of tomorrow's game live, and we're going to give you guys extensive post-game coverage as well. So if you guys want that extensive Commanders content, you want to join the largest and most interactive Commanders fan community here on YouTube, 100% free, make sure you guys click that subscribe button right now.